As someone who is in my 50s and I've been making money online since 2007, now I'm heading into a different season in my life where my lifestyle has changed. My children are getting older. I'm looking at the future and trying to prepare for a type of business or income streams where I can create a lot more leverage, a lot more automation, and work a lot less while making more. And so in this video, if you're like on the same wavelength that I am, and you're looking for a way to make money online, but you want to diversify and have several income streams working for you at the same time, I'm going to share with you the 5 income streams that I am going to be focusing on as I am, in the throes of my 50s. I'm actually 53 years old as of the date of this video. So with that being said, I am going to share the 5 income streams that I'm going to be working on, and hopefully they'll inspire you. And then if you stay at the end of the video, I'm going to give you an awesome resource that is going to show you how to position yourself to generate the leads to make these income streams in the first place, because none of these income streams are going to matter if you don't know how to market yourself and you do not know how to position yourself online to make sales. So stay to the end for that free resource. So, hey, by the way, if you're new here, my name is Barbie Figueroa. If you're not new here, welcome back. To give you a little bit of backstory, I have been online since 2007, and I've done a little bit of everything, including, selling on eBay and designing eBay stores, doing network marketing, affiliate marketing, all those things. And what I can tell you before I get into those 5 income streams that I decided to focus on is that I would pursue income streams that are in alignment with your personality and the kind of life that you want to live, because there's no one size fits all. There really is no one size fits all. So the income streams that I'm going to share with you in this video may not be the fit for you, but they might be the fit for you. But here's how I determined through experience, through trial and error, which income streams were the best for me. Now, I'm the type of person that I'm a little bit of a free spirit, and I do not like to really be tied down. I'm just being totally honest. So I like the ability to be able to come and go and be spontaneous and work just a few hours a day, maybe a couple of hours a day, and knowing that systems are doing a lot of the work for me, even when I'm not on my computer. Because, when I first got started, my whole goal was to be a stay-at-home mom and to, raise my children from home. And not every single business model was conducive to allowing me to do that. So for example, I did eBay, which is retail, and it's, keeping a lot of inventory. And I really didn't like that, right? It just wasn't conducive to my personality, and it just didn't feel right for the things that I wanted to do and the type of person that I am. However, it might be great for you, and that's great. But I realized that in order for me to really choose the income streams that I ended up with, I needed to really start with the end in mind. And the end in my mind was, how can I make money, recurring money, or, chunks of money, even when I'm not on my computer? So in order to do that, I needed 2 things, really. I needed systems, which would continue to work for me even when I wasn't online. And then I needed the skills to market myself and to put all these things in place. So that's why I'm not going to be here like, oh, you got to do this or you got to do that. Look first at who you are as a person, what kind of life you want to live. No, to thy own self, be true, and just be honest with the type of strengths that you have. Because if you're not really big on writing, then chances are you're not going to want to market yourself online with a blog. You're not going to want to do that. However, if you're like me, where you just love maximum leverage, I love to just flick on my camera, record, upload it to YouTube, slap it on a sales page. And I know that this video is going to keep working for me over and over and over and over again. And I like getting dolled up. I like getting on the camera. So that is part of my personality. So I choose things that align with who I naturally am as a person and the kind of life that I want to live. Okay, so that's my disclaimer before I get into the 5 income streams. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the 5 main income streams that I'm going to be focusing on. Now, keep in mind that for the last 7 years, I was actually an affiliate for a software as a service company, and I was earning recurring income, making a check every single week for almost 7 years. So when I speak to you, I'm speaking to you from experience and from knowing what it feels like to have actual real income that comes in every single week. Okay. So with that being said, one of my main goals is going to be affiliate income through software as a service. Why? Because software as a service, as long as you're with the right company, and anything can happen, that's the truth. But software as a service is a great way to make recurring passive income. There's this misnomer around passive income that people think, oh, if I just sell digital products, I'm going to be in passive income paradise and I'm never going to have to work again. And that's just simply not true, because when you sell digital products on their own, it is just a one-time sale. Now, that one-time sale can happen every single day and have those sales coming in frequently and consistently, but here is the problem. This is the first time that I've been able to film in 10 days because I have had a cold for 10 days, which means I have been out of commission. I've been out of commission. Haven't been able to make videos. I was in bed for about 3 days. God forbid if I had a 9 to 5, I would not have been able to get the time off, right? So that's why recurring income that comes in through things like subscriptions that you make an affiliate commission with, that is the ultimate goal, the continuity, the recurring income, because that's the income that's going to keep on coming in, even if you're sick, even if you're on vacation, even if you are off with your family, your friends, at church, whatever it is that you're doing. That's the income that's going to keep on coming in over and over and over and over again, even though you did the work only one time. So that is the income that is definitely worth putting time and energy into. Recurring income through software as a service. Now, some people do it through network marketing, MLM, and that's one way to do it. But personally, like, you have to sponsor a lot of people in network marketing on the front end in order to make a significant amount of income. And even though you still have to sign up a lot of people to sign up for a software as a service, for the most part, there's no guarantees, but the retention rate seems to be a lot higher when you have someone using a service that they don't want to cancel, as opposed to just a consumable product that they might just, get tired of. Now, like I said, I think that network marketing is amazing as well, but from a stability standpoint, right? And from a retention standpoint, it's really good to offer a service that someone needs to run their business, i.e. a funnel builder, a website builder, an autoresponder, because those things really build roots. And in my last company, I had one of the highest retention rates in the company, but I'm no longer with them. But it's very important that you create a passive recurring income, because that's the income that's going to come through for you when you're sick, when you can't work, when you're not feeling it, things like that, especially when you're in your 50s or if you're running after grandchildren. That's the income that's going to be there. Now, the thing is, you've got to sign up a lot of people into a software as a service, which is why you should have software as a service as part of something that people are going to purchase first. And I'm going to get into what I mean by that in just a minute. So the 3 types of affiliate softwares that I'm going to be focusing on are, number one, a company called System. They provide a digital platform that is very simple to use. You can build a website, you can build a funnel, you can build courses, communities, all kinds of cool things. And their pricing starts at like a free plan. But as people start to need more of the tools, they begin to upgrade, and then they start going up the plan. But the most you're ever going to pay as of the date of this video with System is $97 a month for everything. And they pay 60% recurring commissions. So if you have 100 people at the $47 plan, that's $3,000 recurring income every single month, because it's around $29 that you make. So that's $3,000 in recurring income over time. So that's really cool. Second software as a service that I'm aligned with is a company called Kartra. Kartra is more for a course creator or a coach that wants a little bit more of a polished look. And they have great tools as well. If you want to check out all the tools that I have inside of my toolbox, you can also go to my website over at barbiefigueroa.com, click on tools, and you can even take my toolbox quiz. And inside of there, I show you all the different tools that I use inside of my business. This also pays 30% recurring commissions. So they offer like yearly plans, and they also offer monthly plans. And even though their plans are a little bit pricier, because they're pricier, you're still going to make a nice recurring commission because they pay 30%. And they're a great tool that you can get behind. The third one is my new favorite, which I'm going to be talking about more, which is Skool, Skool. Skool. I didn't understand it before. I didn't really get it, but oh my gosh, now that I've been learning more about it and I've actually created my own Skool, I absolutely love it. And Skool pays 40% recurring commissions when you recommend people to their platform. Okay. So number one, the ultimate goal, the long-term goal is affiliate recurring passive income through software as a service. Okay. Then the second one is my own monthly community with my Skool. I have my own Skool. I run my 5-day How to Sell Without Selling challenge inside of my Skool, but then I also have a paid membership as well. And I'm just getting that off the ground. I have monthly coffee chats and things like that. So it's going to be a really cool community for like people who are more introverted, people who are sales shy. I'm going to be teaching people how to sell without selling inside of my community. And it's really, really cool. So that is another recurring income stream. But the only thing about that recurring income stream is it depends on me. What I like about affiliate recurring is it doesn't depend on me. So I don't have to do any of the customer service. I don't have to do any of that stuff. But you know, if I'm going to be working with people, I like to provide a way for them to work with me on a recurring basis. And not all of them are going to sign up for a tool or a software. So having my own Skool community is going to enable me to be able to have that community vibe while I'm teaching people, you know, the things that I know. So it's really, really cool. Then the third thing is my own digital products. And I have some digital products. As a matter of fact, I do have some of them inside of my Skool, but those are kind of like one-off type of sales. I tried being like a coach and using that as my actual business as a full-time coach. And if I can be 100% honest with you, it was just the idea of having to constantly be launching, running ads, all the things. It just wasn't for me. It goes back to my personality type and not wanting to be super duper tied down. And for me, my experience doing that made me feel very, very tied down. And so there's still coaching that I can offer, but in a more flexible, leverage, lighthearted way, which Skool allows me to do, which is super duper awesome. And then number 4 is 100% profit, done for you, digital products. I don't have to touch it. I don't have to create it. I don't have to do anything. Everything is done for me. It's a little bit higher ticket and it's already done for me. It was like all I had to do was invest in the program. I got a license where I could resell it and I learned from it because a lot of the things that I'm learning about the multiple streams of income, including building a community through Skool and all that, I'm actually learning through this program that also allows you to resell it for 100% profit. And this particular program that I have inside of my business also, it ticks all the boxes because in order to promote that system, if you decide you also want to promote the system, they use software as a service to run the system. So as people sign up for the training that the system provides, you're going to earn money from the when people sign up for the coaching program. And if they decide to promote it, you also earn 60% recurring commissions if they get on a paid system plan. So you've got the cash flow now, you've got the digital products, you've got the recurring income, you've got software as a service. It's got all the things and you don't have to create anything yourself. And when you're in your 50s, I don't know. I don't want the whole weight of the world on my shoulders like that. I like to have like this hybrid kind of business where I can sell a little bit of my things, but I can still point to things that I don't have to create myself that I know are going to be of value and help other people. So I'm totally down with that. And then finally, the smallest income stream, really, but it's still an income stream, is YouTube AdSense. I don't make videos to make money from YouTube AdSense. It just kind of happens on the side, but it's not my main focus. There's people that they just come onto YouTube and they totally 100% focus on the YouTube AdSense. There's better ways to make money than just depending on YouTube AdSense, i.e. all the other things that I just mentioned, which is affiliate programs, 100% done for you systems, creating your own products, or even affiliating with your favorite software as a service. I'm doing reviews about that and then pointing people to those things. You're going to make money probably a lot faster that way than just depending on AdSense. AdSense is something that happens organically over time. So it's just one of those things that are in there. So anyway, those are the 5 income streams that I am going to be focusing on. Those are the ones that are going to give me the most time freedom, the most flexibility. I don't have to do as much of the work. I've got a little bit of high ticket. I've got recurring income and a little bit of everything in between. I still get to coach, have fun, where I'm not totally tied down. And I think I've found the perfect business model. So, but none of that matters if you don't know how to position yourself to attract the leads that are going to want to buy your products and services or affiliate programs from you, which is why I created my 5-day How to Sell Without Selling challenge, where you're going to learn how to not get out the gate being that pushy salesperson that nobody wants to buy from. You will learn in 5 days how to position yourself for people to come to you, so that no matter what income stream you choose, you'll be positioned online to generate leads, sales, and signups without having to come across as an icky salesperson. So if you want to check that out, go to my risebrandingacademy.com and sign up for my 5-day challenge. So that is it. Hopefully this video inspires you, gives you some ideas. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments right below. I'd love to hear what you're going to be doing. If you have any plans as far as making money online in your 50s, leave them in the comment section right below. And with that being said, this has been Barbie Figueroa. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you on another video. Bye for now.